And parents get the chance to learn about dinosaurs this weekend at Rockford's Burpee Museum. PaleoFest is back, and joining me today is April Bishke and Josh Matthews with Burpee. Welcome to you both.
Thank you very much for having us.
Josh, we'll start with you because we have something sitting next to me that looks very old.
It is indeed. This is a Cryolophosaurus skull. So Cryolophosaurus is an animal that was found in Antarctica in 1991. So most people, when you think of Antarctica, you think of it as, giant block of ice. The
dinosaurs weren't there.
Yeah, exactly,
right.
exactly. However, below that mile to 2 miles of ice, there is ground, and there's also mountains poking up above the ice. So my former boss from Augustana College worked down there for a number of years, and they found this in 91, and we went back. Well, he'd been back multiple times, and I was able to spend a month down there in 2010, 2011.
And this is a cast?
This is a cast of one. Yep, the real one's at the Field Museum in Chicago.
Boy, those are valuable. The real ones are valuable. This is fascinating that Burpee actually has access to this. This is fantastic.
Absolutely.
April, talk about PaleoFest because this is a very popular event, and this is well known throughout many areas. And talk about how kids and adults both can enjoy PaleoFest.
Absolutely, it's fun for all ages. Not only do we have all of our lectures, 18 different lectures. 17 different lectures.
18 of me, yep.
And then we have classes for kids. We have Art of the Earth classes where you can make your own Cryolophosaurus hat and wear it around the museum for the kids. It's just fun for everybody.
I can imagine, yeah, and the adults are just as fascinated. I remember going to Burpee when I was a kid and being excited by the trilobites and all of the things. Josh, for Burpee to get access to this takes a lot of effort and a lot of commitment of time. Talk about what it takes to put together a collection that Burpee has.
In terms of the fossils and everything?
Yeah.
Oh, it's an endeavor. I mean, for sure. It's one of these. The collections have built up since 1942. Most of them in our collections were things like trilobites and crinoids, things you find in the rocks around here. And it wasn't until 2001 when we started the dinosaur paleontology, the vertebrate paleontology, and we got lucky. We found Jane, our first expedition, and we just had mountains of success ever since. So we go back out every summer. There's a lot of work involved. I mean, it involves, mounting expedition, getting all the logistics taken care of, and transporting these dinosaurs back to the museum, having them worked on in the lab, get volunteers to clean the bones, and then hopefully getting them on exhibit, and then research as well. So it's a huge effort.
Yeah, I was just going to say, that takes a lot of time and work and money, but it's very impressive. Now, Burpee is known throughout really the country and the world as being one of the top museums for natural history. April, can you talk about your experience with the feedback that you get when people come to Burpee and they go, that's pretty impressive?
It's so much fun, especially if somebody hasn't been there since they were a kid and they're coming back 15 years later or so, bringing their kids now, or somebody just coming to the Rockford area for the first time are just fascinated by the big city feel in a small museum right here in Rockford.
Yeah.
And it's just a gem.
Yeah, it really is, because if folks don't understand what you have there, it is very impressive. This isn't just like go to a gas station and find a replica of a tooth or something like that. Yeah, it's pretty good. Josh, do you have a favorite dinosaur?
I do. Growing up, my favorite was one called Deinonychus. And now that's not a dinosaur that's known to most people. However, it actually is. If you've watched any of the Jurassic Park movies,
the raptors.
The velociraptor in Jurassic Park is actually modeled after a dinosaur called Deinonychus. A velociraptor wasn't the size they are in Jurassic Park. A velociraptor was about the size of a turkey.
Yeah, they seem small.
Yeah,
yeah.
If a velociraptor came out, you kind of punt it and get out of here.
They seem like you could beat them.
Yeah, exactly. But Deinonychus is the size of the velociraptors in Jurassic Park, and when I was a kid, I had these little toys I would play with, and I had one called Deinonychus, and it was, it's a meat-eating dinosaur. Every kid loves the meat-eating dinosaurs, and they had that big claw on the toe.
What were the tall ones with the big necks that only ate the plants? Those seem friendly to me.
Those are sauropods. The group is sauropods, then you have Brachiosaurus, what we used to know as Brontosaurus, and Brontosaurus, Brachiosaurus, Apatosaurus. There's a ton of different ones. So in our quarry out in Utah, we have a lot of those.
Do you guys go to auctions when Christie's has an auction for it? Is that at the next level?
Yeah, and that's one of those things, I mean, dinosaur, we advocate for keeping them in the scientific realm. When those things are purchased by private sellers, which it is there, but a lot of times they're lost to science. So, we ain't got money to buy those dinosaurs. I'd rather go out and dig them up ourselves and bring them back and work on them here.
Well, PaleoFest is coming up soon, so we wish you both the best of luck. Thank you for coming by from the Burpee Museum.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
All right, absolutely fascinating.